Okay, you need to find... to drop Paul off at a small compound east of the market. Time. Your kill switch is 12.
Will fail. Locate. Trace.
Do you want to do business in Wang Chai?
We already have an arrangement with the Luminous Path.
Do you want to do business in Wang Chai?
I will not be threatened.
Don't think your Luminous Path can protect you.
Get out now!
As you wish, but don't be surprised if you don't pass your next inspection.
I know people on the health board. They can't be bought.
Perhaps, but they're just like rats. Don't interfere in my business. Don't interfere in my business. Small matter to discuss.
Explain.
A disturbance in the tea house. Can you overlook?
100.
No injuries, only a prank.
100.
I have 55.
100.
65.
Okay, 65.
Shopkeepers are honest. You will find a good bargain here. Welcome to the Wan Chai Tea House. Anything you like, 12 credits.
Never mind.
Oh my god, they are everywhere.
We will be patient while they clean up the mess.
You can't be serious.
We would offend my nephew if we were to leave so soon. We had the Jiaoxi. Very good.
I can't stand it. I've got to get out here.
They will kill the rats. Not a problem. May I recommend Lunjin, most precious tea of...
Disgusting.
I work for the butcher too. Everybody in Wan Chai Market.
I have made other arrangements.
I never fall asleep. I am one of the best watchmen.
Let alone. I don't work with the boys.
This is a bad market. Lots of bad people.
Go!
The police are worthless.
I do not recognize you. I cannot make deal with strangers.
Rules of trial wars. Red Arrow versus Luminous Path.
What do you think of the Luminous Path Triad?
Cowards, soon to be gone. They have to steal weapons because they have lost the traditional arts.
What kind of weapons?
They murdered the Red Arrow leader to get the sword he invented.
How do you invent a sword?
It uses modern technology. I made the Red Arrow even though the Luminous Path compound is 50 meters away.
2.
Yes, a little something to brighten up the lab.
VersaLife?
How can you tell? Is my hair turning blue?
VersaLife has done much to revitalize the community.
Well, they're always hiring. I guess that's something.
I will wrap them up.
No, I can manage.
Very good.
You're next to the compound Paul visit, but I don't know who it belongs to. Let's say it. Stealth tech.
She said no.
Impossible.
She said she has made other arrangements.
The Red Arrow?
She was very rude.
You know what to do.
Yes, sir.
Don't waste any time.
Many publication. What's your interest?
What do you think of the Red Arrow Triad?
They will control all of Wan Chai in a few weeks.
You sound certain.
The fighting is not going well for the Romanas path. Give that back. Hey!
My own business.
Hand-painted china. Very authentic. Do you like? I accept international electronic currency. Hand-painted china. Authentic.
Go away.
Fine, I go somewhere else.
Many fine restaurants buy their meats from me. Have you visited the Lucky Money, for instance? It's below the market in the mall.
Watch where you're going. Who you looking at?
I accept international electronic currency.
I did it.
Did anybody see?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter. We got her payment, plus interest. Get back and see if she runs something.
Okay.
Such a quaint little market. I just love Mrs. Hang. Excuse me, I'm trying to shop.
Please, look around.
I told you, bad people around here.
Get out of here. Go.
I am your new watchman.
You stole 100 credits from me.
The Dragonhead said I am your watchman 50 credits every day. That's better than 100.
I can make a profit as it is.
I will do a good job. Go away. I can tell them you're a spy and they will kill you.
Leather boots. For you, 25 credits admission.
No, thanks.
Hey man, where you from?
The States.
We're from Australia.
On vacation?
Let's just wait for Russ.
He's kinda cute. What's your name?
JC. Is this a good club?
Oh, totally. And it's a Red Arrow place? They get everything real cheap. Look, can we ask a big favor?
Sure.
My friend and I. It's so silly. We left our credit cards at the hotel. Think you could get us in?
How much do you need?
Only 20 each. We get in for 20.
Sure.
Right, you like to dance then? Let's go.
You're so bad.
Sexy leather vest. 25 credits for a man who wears a leather vest.
No, thanks.
Thanks for getting me in.
Good evening.
Hello there. Great place here.
Isn't it? People have the wrong idea about the tribes, you know.
In what way?
They run the economy. The black market prices in clubs like this let people have a good time.
Hi. Don't you like to dance? Get in the middle. Come on. You would look good with bangs. Aren't you hot in that coat? Yeah, baby. Party! Woohoo! This is bitchin' music.
I'm not your type.
I just want to ask a few questions.
Look, I was here first. Shen told me himself. If there's a job, I get it.
What kind of job?
Just back off. I got fired at the quick stop next door without giving them warning, and I need a cash.
Tough luck.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna log into their computer. It's management, password, code 324. One of Blake's nights. I'm gonna stick it there and trash all their records.
What's a quick stop cashier doing working for the Red Arrow?
I ain't working yet.
Maybe some tea, but I want to go home, take a bath. Where do you live? Not too far.
Hey man, you blocked the view.
I want to dance with my friend. I like your tattoo. Really? The claws of a dragon. Touching your breast. I just thought it would be sexy. I don't think so. Want to get something to eat after this? Maybe some tea, but I want to go home, take a bath. Where do you live?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh, sure. I don't mind needles. Tooma schmooma. Experiment. I like experiments. Gift to science. Nano-augmented transcription. That'll do the trick. Don't talk, We'll feed you the Garkians.
Have another drink?
Don't mind if I do.
As you were saying?
Well, women back home, you see, my class, well, in the US, either you have nothing or you have everything. Well, they're spoiled. Whereas your daughter, see, she's the perfect example. Born not with a silver spoon in her mouth, but...
wooden chopsticks.
Yes, good, that's very good. Exactly. And that's why she understands the important things. Food, shelter, a good life.
That's a very nice watch.
Thank you. So kind of you. A gift from my mother, actually. $14-karat gold, actually. Not my style at all.
Fine things suit you.
You think so?
You have thin aristocratic wrist.
Oh, stop it. It will go to my head. High horse, sir. Not a bad company if I do say so. Addicted to the nightlife. That's always been my weakness.
My friend and I were about to leave. I like your jacket. Your sunglasses must be very expensive.
Addicted to the nightlife. That's always been my weakness.
My friend and I were about to leave.
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
Can I ask you something?
What do you want to know?
Despite all I've read about the triads, I wasn't prepared to see them operating in the open, on the streets, and wearing uniforms. Doesn't the Chinese government care?
The Chinese leave Hong Kong alone. They barricade the roads to control trade to the mainland, but they know how business is done.
I would think the secret smuggling operations of the triads would disturb the Chinese government.
Maybe the luminous path, but China knows that the Red Arrow are business owners, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and that they protect the city from outside influences.
You said outside influences. What does China fear?
China is the last sovereign country in the world. Authoritarian but willing, unlike UN-governed countries, to give its people the freedom to do what they want.
As long as they don't break the law.
Listen to me. This is real freedom. Freedom to own property, make a profit, make your life. The West, so afraid of strong government, now has no government, only financial power.
Our governments have limited power by design.
Rhetoric? You believe it? Don't you know where these slogans come from?
I give up.
Well-paid researchers. How do you say it? Think tanks? Funded by big businesses. What is that? A think tank?
Hardly as sinister as a dictator, like China's premier.
It's privately funded propaganda. The Trilateral Commission in the United States, for instance.
The separation of powers acknowledges the petty ambitions of individuals. That's its strength.
A system organized around the weakest qualities of individuals will produce the same qualities in its leaders.
Perhaps certain qualities are an inseparable part of human nature.
The mark of the educated man is the suppression of these qualities in favor of better ones. The same is true of civilization.
I'll get a drink later.
Excuse me, sir. This room is off limits to club patrons. I suggest you leave.
Guess I stumbled into the main office. One of you guys run the place?
Max Chen is in the other room. Do not bother him unless he is expecting you. I think anybody back here these days.
You're Max Chen, right? You're the boss here?
Dragonhead, who are you?
I'm looking for Tracer Tong. It is urgent that I find him.
This is the headquarters of the Red Arrow Triad. You have come to the last place in Hong Kong he would be seen.
I don't understand.
I would cut out your tongue, but perhaps you are just ignorant. If you see Mr. Tong, tell him that he and his luminous path associates must return the dragon's tooth or be driven from Hong Kong.
What?
That is all.
The ones are being stubborn.
Dogs.
Currently, we have no work for American-style gangsters. Remain in here only as long as your business requires. Then I gave him the old rat treatment. Never fails.
I've never seen so many troopers. They must be close to a breakthrough.
But which division?
Maybe all of them. Something fundamental. I saw guards in biotech, too.
I think it's just the UC.
They've had that for weeks.
But word has gotten out. Every engineer on the planet.
VersaLife already has the best security in the industry.
Even my game programmer friend in Texas offered me 1 million credits for 1 hour on the UC. Wanted to make the game of life with buckyballs. Joking, of course. What do you mean?
Everything's so compartmentalized.
A pain, I know. But all it takes is one leak to the net, and there goes our work into the public domain.
It's more like the way you'd organize a prison camp than a laboratory.
Let's not get melodramatic.
I've spent months making this rotor for sorting calcium ions, and I don't even know what it's for.
Kaczynski was right about the division of labor. I'll give him that much. Want another drink?
Who puts the pieces together?
Someone who makes a lot more money than we do.
I think management is involved in something criminal.
I don't know if you should be saying that.
Really? Why the codes? All the procedures? Why'd the data entry people disappear today? What did the company have them doing?
That's outside your department.
I want to know. What do they do all day and all night down on level 2?
I don't think I can take part in this conversation.
Mind if I ask what you were talking about?
You with the company?
It just sounded interesting. Troops. At a corporation?
Not your affair. Please do not intrude.
We're having a private discussion.
We do not wish to be disturbed. Huh? Huh?
Hello.
Thanks for getting me in.
The mall area is perfectly safe. If you want a good time, I recommend the Lucky Money. We patrol this area 24.
kill switch. I will give you your instructions at the appropriate time.
Good evening, sir.
Slow night?
Not at all. Everyone requires sampan now that the Triads destroyed Canal Road Tunnel.
Why'd they do that?
Fighting in the tunnels, sir. 5 nights ago, that is caved in and flooded.
That must have hurt the shops in Wan Chai.
People have died. Yesterday, 4 Europeans arrived, treasure hunters. They are here to dive in the ruins and loot the bodies.
Must be the year of the vulture.
It is an ugly business, but a profitable one. They have given me a commission if I can sell the weapon mods they have already recovered. I have modifications for accuracy, reload, and recoil for 750, 600, and 400.
Maybe later.
Ready to buy?
I'll take the accuracy mod for 750.
Very good. Ready to buy?
600 for a reload mod. Deal.
Very good. Ready to buy?
Here's 400 for the recoil mod.
Very good.
Not much activity down here.
Activity? What kind of activity?
Anything. The canal's dead.
They've added a section for nighttime. Nevertheless, there's traffic, even when you don't see it.
You mean heroin?
Illegal products, of course, but you find everything in the canal. Things that have been lost. Things people want to forget. Last month, he was the leader of the Red Arrow. He was floating near my house.
You saw the body?
My name is in the paper. I saw the cut across his neck. They are right. It was cauterized.
It was what?
Cauterized. The scientific terminology. Someone cut him, but it was a weapon that cannot be explained with the current technology.
What else do you find? Do you sell it?
Are you? Are you a tourist?
Just curious. I hear the triads control all of the smuggling in Hong Kong.
Yes, the triads do it. I am the simple merchant. I receive only fruits and vegetables.
By sampan? But you said...
Yes, fresh, from my grocery store in the market.
Right. I will have to stop by and take a look sometime.
My store is now open in the evening. Come in the morning. We have a fresh new shipment of durian. 50.
75.
Well, 75.
Double UO globe, original 1 kilo bricks, pure, 90 for both.
Hey, you!
Who's that?
You made a big mistake, homeboy.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night. Come by in the morning, sampan rides, 5 credits. What business do you have here at this hour? I said not safe, go home. We made notes of anyone who visits the canal.
I was walking here. Get out of my way.
Paul Denton, I have the blueprints. I must warn you, Oh.
Warn me about what?
I have made a mistake.
Paul's my brother. What's the problem?
No, I have made a mistake.
I take care of you. Special price.
No, I am sorry. I must say nothing. They would kill me.
You can trust me. I really am Paul's brother. You said something about blueprints.
No, I do not know you. Maybe you work for VersaLife.
VersaLife. Good. We're getting closer. You might as well tell me the rest. If I'm gonna kill you, you're already dead.
You paid me, okay? I only did it for the money. I have the blueprints of the VersaLife building, 2,000 credits. And I have the other things he wanted, the scrambler grenade for $12.50 and the thermoptic camo for $4,000.
What did Paul want with VersaLife?
All he said was not to get caught and to tell nobody what I did.
I'll check back with you.
Okay, I will sell to you.
I'll take the scrambler grenade for $12.50.
Excellent. Tell no one.
Many bargains at Old China Hand. Everything 8 credits.
Heard the name Tracer Tong?
Tong, yes. Friend of Luminous Path Triad. And by extension, enemy of the Ray Air.
What's his reputation among the locals?
Sure, by fair. Very well connected. You want to buy? Biomechanical augmentation?
Just curious. Is there a lot of crime in Hong Kong?
Much more than before, yes. Now it's very easy for the smugglers.
What kind of smugglers?
Slaves, heroin, biotech.
Is there really a slave trade?
Oh, sure. Visit Lucky Money underneath Wen Chai, the Ray Air headquarters. Of their girls, they are kidnapped in Thailand or the Philippines. Not a pretty business.
What sort of biotech smuggling goes on?
Mostly VersaLife, the golden triangle of biotech.
Why would a multinational corporation smuggle their products on sampans?
Import restrictions in many places. The United States, European countries.
On what?
Certain genetic advances, laboratory organisms, also tiny computers in your tissue.
What's VersaLife trying to develop?
Everything, the second man.
The second men?
English author, Olaf Stepton. You have not read?
Afraid not.
Last and the First Man. History of 19 species of human beings. I can't believe you do not know this book.
I'm not big into books. Never mind.
You buy in Wen Chai, you pay 12. Here, 8.
Never mind.
Yao Hak. Many other Buddhas in Hong Kong. I am keeping an eye on you. I am not posing for any more photos today.
My brother's name is Paul Denton. I heard that he was a frequent visitor to this compound. Do you know him?
The Romanos path is closed to Guilos.
Paul is no friend of the West.
My name is Gordon Quick. I know your brother, but you are not him. They say you are loyal to Unatco.
I was, before Paul showed up in New York. A day later, I was helping the NSF.
You want me to take your word? You are in Hong Kong now, and we are businessmen. Paul earned our trust by working with us.
I don't have time for games.
No games. We would like another ally like Paul. The triads are at war, thanks to a woman named Maggie Chow. A sword was stolen from the Red Arrow Triad, and Miss Chow started the war by blaming us, the Romanus Path.
Why is one sword so important?
It is an extraordinary sword called the Dragon's Tooth. Nanotechnology developed by the Red Arrows for Morida before he was murdered. We know that Chow is a liar, but we have no proof.
I'll go speak to her, but first I need to find a man called Tracer Tong. I need his help.
Mr. Tong deals with businessmen, not beggars or strangers who might be spies. Chow lives at 1313 Tonochi Road. Be observant. Find and examine that sword. It is the evidence we need.
I'll help you against Miss Chow, but then I'll need to see Tong, or I won't be your ally for more than about 12 hours.
The former Red Arrow Reader stole nanotech components from VersaLife. I believe it was the corporation that had him murdered. The Dragon's Tooth is the most perfect blade possible in a non-eutactic solid. It would have given the Red Arrow an enormous advantage. All contests between the triads are decided with the ancient art of fighting.
None of your concern. We now want spectators. You can do nothing. Go.
Nothing to see here. Move along. The road's blocked. You have to go through the market. Move along.
거의 제거.